Up front, um, there's lots of rich people that are near this giant airship we encountered. And we know that the icy guy, what's his name again? It's here. Calderon is going to be there. Supposed to be on the ship as well. And I think that's about the relevant pieces that we know right now, that you didn't already cover, which you already covered. Everything amazingly, as usual.
DM inspiration for you. Thank you very much, Liza.
Thanks. Do we stack them here?
Up to 3.
Up to 3. Okay, that's what I thought.
Now, do we know if this Calderon character is he on the same job as we are, or is he just going the same way as we are?
You don't know yet.
Don't know yet. Okay.
You will have to ask him.
That should be fun. Maybe I will.
I think, if I remember correctly, Krusty implied that he's being voluntold to help in some way.
Pretty much. You're going to be your point of contact, essentially, as they called it. He's good at figuring things out and finding information for you.
Gotcha.
Is how he was described by Krusty.
Okay. So we take a ride to the big ship to the next city, and then we find the monk guy, right? The monk guy tells us where we need to go.
That is the plan.
Absolutely. And as you're all having this conversation and approaching this canyon and this massive, just piece of machinery that is out in front of you currently, you get closer and there's this really long, wide red carpet that is laid out in the grass that kind of like flows down the hill all the way to the ramp that actually goes up into the ship. That, from what you can tell, is not quite anchored, but it's definitely latched on somehow to the mountainside to kind of keep it where it is. As you approach, there are Transportation Guild officers that are standing to each side of kind of every little bit lining the carpet itself. To the far right, as you're getting closer, you can see that there's another ramp that is open up for the ship. Just super wide, comes down to the ground. And you can see there are carriages being loaded on to the ship as well. Some probably provisions as well. Some animals, horses, things like that are being moved up and loaded into the back end of the ship, kind of in one of the lower decks. And as you're approaching, you can see closer now that, there are roughly a couple dozen tables that are outside here that are spread out along to either side of this carpet. There are servers going around. You can see that some of the tables have their own servants as well that are kind of, or attendants, I guess is the better way to put that are kind of standing there waiting on whatever their employers are asking them to do. They're moving, looks like coffees, teas, maybe some cold drinks here and there. There's like little hors d'oeuvre sandwich trays in the middle of every table. People are kind of just afternoon teaing it out in the middle of a field. How would you like to approach?
I think for a solid 60 seconds, Sabine doesn't. I think the first glimpse we get of this, even, she's just transfixed by the magnitude of this thing. But eventually she'd follow whoever steps forward and leads to the ship. Who's most keen to rush forward?
I would say Barusk in more of a childlike wonder than anything. He's more just excited that this is the first thing he's it's so large and big, and I've never seen something so magnificent, and we're really high up here, guys. Like, whoa, holy cow. I'm assuming there's a cliffside, and is it currently floating in the air? Like, is it docked? Yeah. So yeah, he's up as close to the edge as possible, looking as far down as he can. It's one of those things that he's got this big old grin on his face, just like this is. We're gonna ride on this thing.
So we'll get you to that point.
Okay.
But as you kind of like rush down the red carpet, essentially heading towards the cliffside, one of the tables that is kind of right next to the ramp that goes up, you're passing a few transportation guild officers that are again lining the carpet, kind of obviously standing guard. Like it's not hard to see that they're there. However, they're being completely respectful as you kind of make your way down the carpet. They're kind of like nodding to you, saying welcome. As you get close to this last table, there are 4 gentlemen sitting at it, having their tea and looking up. And the first one to look up at you is sitting with his back to the ship and is facing down the carpet. You can see that very well put together transportation uniform on him. His ranking and collars and shoulders are different than the others. More objects on it from Brisk's point of view. He also has an eye patch on one of his eyes. And he kind of looks up and he sees you kind of rushing down the carpet. I wouldn't say rushing, excitedly making your way down the carpet to kind of take a look.
Not full.
And he smiles.
But just like ha.
And he smiles at just the scene itself. And he kind of enjoys the sight and kind of looks across from him and kind of just gives a nod, nods towards you, heading forward. The gentleman that stands up and walks out into the middle of the carpet and actually blocks your movement forward kind of like stops, looks at you, and as you get close enough,
hello, sir.
What do you want?
My
Before you have a chance to answer, the gentleman that has the eye patch at the table kind of like, try again. And the one in front of you just, how may I help you, sir? And he kind of takes a step forward to introduce himself to you.
I also had forgotten to pull up Roll20, but Chunk, if you want, there's a picture of the airship on Roll20 that you can see.
I totally did. I forgot that too. Oh my god.
Tisk to both of you.
I'm so bad.
We're unprepared.
Well, you get a pass. You did the recap.
Just Chunk.
For shame.
Yeah, size-wise, the ship basically rivals like an aircraft carrier.
Oh.
Wow.
Did you share the picture of the NPC though?
Not quite yet.
Okay.
So
This
he's
is what
gonna
I do. It gives away names.
he's gonna ask how may we help? How may we help? Right? And Chunk understand. Not Chunk. I'm Chunk. Brusk understanding the situation. He's not quite a child, but he's got that childlike wonder. He's like, oh well, my friends and I we are on a very very hush mission, and we are here to ride on the boat to go to where we need to go.
He kind of just like leans back slightly and rests his hands on the 2 swords that he has at his hip and kind of on the top of both. And you realize that his uniform is not a transportation guild uniform. It is colored in the same way, but just differently designed. Alaris, are you following along?
Oh yes, would have been right on Brisk's heels because she probably tried her hardest not to show it, but she's very excited to get close to this machine and to see what is this, how does this work?
Certainly. You are the observant one in this, out of the pair of you currently, given that is your job, that's how you are. The other guests have gone quiet, and everybody is kind of looking and staring, because very obviously you all stand out in comparison. You're seeing outfits that are things that you've only seen in like the events your family would put on with like hired official or like higher officials, high-end events. And even then, most of these outfits would be probably closer to what royalty would wear than anybody else. So you're kind of starting to understand where you are just mentally for that moment. The second this gentleman that stood up that did impede Brusque's path, you clocked it very quickly. Your entire family history is sword masters. You have trained, you have done it, you know how it works, you have put your life into that. The way this gentleman moves is both elegant and terrifying. The swords look like they just move with him, like they are a part of him, and don't impede him getting out of the chair, moving from the table. He doesn't have to reset them. And he moves with just such a fluid walk that you can tell he knows what the hell he's doing. Just things that you would have clocked. Haley, are you also approaching?
Yes, I think Haley probably was initially trying to keep up with Brusque, but then she also got severely distracted by all the movement, all the noises, all the people. Her ship, I don't even know what this is. But yeah, she's following behind.
Alrighty. Haley is very much just taking it all in because for you, everything here is a first. People, the outfits, the conversation, how they're carrying themselves, the ship, the smells. This is all food you've never experienced before. This is all things that are just assaulting your senses in like an almost chaotic cacophony. And it's something I'll let you play how you like.
Yeah, it's probably like a myriad of, oh, wow. Like just one emotion after another, just consistently changing. I mean, and she's commenting on it left and right, like, oh, I really want to try that. That smells awful. Where is that coming from? And like putting her face up to someone, oh, okay, sorry. And then like just keeps walking, like consistently just experiencing and calling it out, and probably starting like one of our eyes is starting to squint at some point as just kind of a little overwhelmed a bit, and starts to, as they get close to it, or if they're walking across it, she's probably holding on to the plankway pretty tightly.
And then Sabine.
I'm just at Haley's side, making sure she doesn't wander off.
Absolutely. For you, it's a matter of familiarity, not necessarily things you've seen before, but at the same time, things you have experienced before. You very much have seen a caravan stop somewhere, people get out, go have a picnic. These are all things that have happened, things that are normal for you. The scale, on the other hand, is just ridiculous in how it's being handled in the comparison to your life. You see it, it's there, but it's lifeless in comparison. There's no richness of history, of experiences. Every table is their own little secluded island rather than a big group of people enjoying their company. It's just a weird feeling.
Oh yeah, she has schooled her features. She knows that this is not a group of people that she would. I mean, everybody loves her, but she doesn't necessarily like everybody. And this is definitely a group of people that she feels would rub her the wrong way. So she lets Alaris lead, or Brusque in this case. Brusque follows along at the back.
I think
Sounds good.
having seen this swordsman who clearly clocks to Alaris is dangerous, Alaris would probably try to step forward and probably be like, yeah, he probably very much wipe the floor with us.
I
I
think when
don't
you
know.
do step forward and kind of move past Brusk, it's that moment when he goes, hush, hush, mission, secret.
um, so Alars would probably switch into military mode. Sir, we have been brought here on an official quest approved by the guild. I understand your concern with the particular wording. However, we would appreciate your consideration with the discretion that certain investigative requests require, as these do not fall under your purview.
What she said.
He's kind of just staring at you for a minute, and then he kind of, Captain? And he looks to the side, and the man with the eye patch at the table kind of just, she's trying to be respectful, Barrett. Just continue. And he kind of looks back to all of you. That was far fancier than I'm used to, so...
We've already been hired. Can we just get on the boat?
I know who you are. It's fine.
Okay.
However, I am your escort. So, no, you can't just get on the boat.
Does it cost money?
Ship,
we have that
specifically.
Don't. She's gonna pop his hand. Don't just give people your money.
Also, probably the last place you want to show that off.
What?
Transportation has been covered. We do not pay for it.
Oh, that's right. They said that. I remember.
Can you all just shh for a minute?
Okay.
I'm Haley. What's your name?
God damn it. I am First Officer Barrett Cantrell. It's a pleasure to meet you all.
Likewise.
Is it?
Hello.
And this is the gentleman you're looking at.
All right.
Hello, Mr. First Officer. I like your boots.
Thanks.
It's almost like they were made for walking.
Aren't all boots made for walking?
Really? Actually, more made for sailing.
Does water ever get
But
through them?
nonetheless, no, that's the point.
Isn't it anything that goes on your feet made for walking, right?
Well, no, not necessarily.
What do you mean?
Well, you've never heard of frog feet?
Frog? No.
They're like
That's it.
big toes.
You still walk in them though, don't they? Don't you?
No, they walk for you.
Oh. I don't know if I like that idea.
Oh.
Wait, what?
Oh, you
What?
love it. It's really fun.
Oh. Maybe I'll try it one of these days.
Yeah, we'll find some big enough.
That's a new one for me. Anyways, I would like to introduce you all. Frog feet, what? Ely turns. Captain Alexander Anderson, and the gentleman at the table with the eye patch stands up, raises his glass to all of you. He is the commander of the vessel. I would say ask questions, but you probably won't ever see him. So if you have one, ask him now.
This is the eye patch guy saying that?
No, it's Barrett saying it to you
Oh,
guys.
Barrett.
But he's introducing us to the eye patch guy, who is Captain Anderson.
Yeah.
Oh. I have a question. What happened
The
to
captain
your
will
eye?
look down. That is a very interesting start to a conversation. But nonetheless, cannonball specifically, actually.
Cannonball hit your eye out?
hit the ship, piece of shrapnel. Long story short, wrong place, wrong time.
Wow.
That makes a lot more sense than the cannonball itself.
Long time ago.
Do you miss
But
it?
it is a pleasure to have you all on board. Yes?
That would have been a really little cannonball.
Well, if we find any on our adventure, I'll be sure to bring one back for you.
And I.
Yeah. They're always lying about.
I don't disagree with that. However, don't think eyes work that way. Or I would have done it already.
Oh.
I'm sure he's seen a lot of them lying around. That's a good point.
I mean, yeah.
Maybe we can find a special one.
By all means, I'm happy to hear of any random magical eyes you find on your adventure.
We'll take a look.
Of course. Anyways, I welcome you all aboard my ship.
Thank you, sir.
I appreciate you coming. Please enjoy your time and all of the amenities of the Athena.
Oh,
And then he'll go to sit back down.
One
Yeah.
quick question.
Yes, of course.
How long is the trip to Hexula?
Roughly a day and a half. Two if we take a little bit longer, depending on weather, which I will have to let you know. That is being looked into currently.
And when do we disembark?
And he'll kind of look over to one of the soldiers that's kind of in front of the ramp. Roughly about an hour and 15, hour and 20 minutes. We still have a lot of the cargo being loaded on, and looks like people are only half done their teeth.
It's an interesting choice.
Captain, if I might ask, how does this vessel float?
Oh, unfortunately, that is beyond my understanding of machinery. However, I'm sure someone would be happy to show you around.
I see. Do you know who could potentially provide such information?
Unfortunately, nobody aboard my ship.
Ah.
They can tell you how to maintain and use the machinery on board, but unfortunately, the designer is, well, back in the shop, so to say.
I see. I appreciate the information.
Of course. I'll tell you what I can, but there's only so much I'm allowed to. Anything else?
Yes, why did you guys land here, of all places?
Well, this is one of the few landmarks that could accommodate the ship. And he kind of gestures to the sheer size in general. And two, we were picking up a very important guest or two.
Oh,
Who?
I mean, us, clearly.
Oh, that's nice.
Definitely you.
Oh,
I thought as much.
Most interesting at the top of my list, anyways.
is there?
I'm surprised that such a large vessel isn't more well known or heard about. Is this a secret? that's just kept?
Kind of. Mostly it's a lack of ability to use for most people. Both the Athena and the Ares are both newer to the world, and they do entire loops of the Faerun continent, so they don't get seen very often.
I see.
And if you don't know about it, you probably don't have enough money to afford a ride.
However,
don't have
for
any.
a lovely 100 platinum a day,
Holy
Hun-
moly.
just the ship.
hun- Day? Oh. Understood.
That's like 3 days.
What is?
Nothing.
All right then. Well, anyways, please. The first officer will show you around. Don't let him be unprofessional. I'm still working on training him.
Oh, him.
He's not very
Okay.
housebroken yet. Barrett kind of looks over and just. Mm-hmm.
It's okay. It took me
Anyways,
a while
enjoy.
to be housebroken.
I believe that.
Papa said I always had the problem.
First officer. Barrett kind of just shakes his head. Follow me. He'll just turn around. And the captain gives that same cough of just like, right this way. And he'll start walking up the ramp and work his way up to the ship.
Follow. Absolutely.
Which,
I
did
think
anybody read the file I posted in Discord? Okay.
I think Sabine pats Brusque on the arm and says, "You did well. Good job."
Thank you, ma'am.
C minus.
You know, it came through, that file came through right when I was going to bed, and I forgot about it by morning.
Oh, okay. I was just
did
curious.
not read it.
I read it. Megan just didn't understand. She wasn't comprehending at the time.
I feel like it's a spoiler alert.
I know.
I'm not
waiting
gonna
for it to
say anything.
click in place.
So as Barrett gets to the top and kind of walks out of the ship, it is, think of it like an actual cruise ship in how it's laid out, how it's designed, how it kind of looks. Walkways are wide and very open. Brusque, you're having no problems with the size of things around here. Everything is very large person accommodating. There are currently a few guests above board or on like deck, but not very many. They're mostly moving around, mostly you're seeing crew members moving around, trying to get things ready, trying to change out what needs to be changed, cleaning, doing normal things. The first officer kind of makes the first left and kind of walks towards what looks like a wide stairwell that kind of goes down. So, you know what? And he stops and turns around. I'll do this now rather than later. A lot of the guests on board think of themselves as important people, and it's just this grin he has on his face. So, we will need you all to be on your best behavior, if you can. I know this is an unusual situation for you, and I get that. I really, truly do. But nonetheless, I'm to protect the people's secrets, the ship's secrets, their privacy. Please just behave. No stealing from other people's cabins, no wandering into places you're not supposed to be, anything that's restricted to crew, please don't wander. And by God, do not drink so much that you need to start a bar fight. And he looks at Brusque.
I haven't had a lick of alcohol, I promise you.
He hasn't. He's been very good recently.
Monsieur, why are you telling us this? Is this the same conversation you give all of your passengers?
Some of them, yeah.
What made you think we needed it?
Well, very simply put, I don't know you.
Right. So it was quite the assumption to assume we would steal or otherwise misbehave.
Oh, I get the stealing and misbehaving to most guests, if I'm being completely honest. This is
Sure
not
you do.
you specific.
You just said it was.
No, I just doing it now rather than down in your cabins.
No, you just said that
individually.
you don't give it to everybody, only some people. So there is some level of judgment you put on us to give this conversation.
A little bit. But most of the ones I don't give it to are people I know.
So your
But
judgment
nonetheless,
has
just
already been
behave.
passed. Perhaps you should
Absolutely.
just show us to our rooms, sir.
If you fail to, I will throw you overboard.
Oh,
Let me
You
make
should
that
just show
perfectly
us
clear.
to our rooms, sir. We will be on our best behavior.
I can tell. And I was going to give you the tour first. I'll show you your rooms after. He turns around. Follow me.
Haley kind of shuffles up next to him and just reaches up to take his hand.
Oh. Sure, I guess. He holds his hand out. Down the main stairs, onto the first floor, kind of the top section. He'll point to either side. One side is kind of the observation deck for the top floor. Moves about most of the ship. It's one of our larger rooms. That room itself is usually kind of just a relaxing area, place that people will stay mostly evenings. It has open viewing of the sky while we're in the air. The other side is kind of our large banquet hall. From what I understand, there is a dinner going on tomorrow with everybody aboard. You are all invited. If you need
What'd you
anything
think?
to wear, please let your attendee know, and they
Oh,
will help
We need to
with
wear
that.
clothes.
Generally,
Okay.
might be a good idea.
Okay.
That, and there is a dress code. So
Oh,
yes.
is there? Oh, well, dang.
What's that mean? What's that
That
mean?
means they need fancy clothes.
Okay.
I don't got any of those.
Okay. We'll just borrow some.
Yeah.
Pretty much. We'll
That'll
find you
work.
some. He'll kind of walk over to the next area, down a flight of stairs again to the next floor. So this is our dining floor. We have dining to one side. Food is open 24/7. So by all means, go in, order. This
There's just
floor is
food
our,
all the time.
yes.
Wow. Okay,
You mean
sorry.
it?
I do. Yes.
What kind of food? Doesn't matter. Never mind.
What we have available, which is usually quite a bit. Again, food, drinks, everything is covered and available 24/7. So, like I said, please
Bruce
try
will
not
peek his
to
head in.
overdo it on the alcohol part of it.
No, I don't. And it'll become clear at this point in time. He's not interested in the alcohol. But the food?
Question: Do
Yeah.
you guys have both beds and enough food to handle someone his size?
Yes, we do.
Okay.
That's good.
Be surprised what somebody half his size can eat sometimes.
Oh,
It's true. Sometimes the little guys are the ones that put away the most. I seen this one guy. Oh my god, the sausage links. Oh my god, the sausage links he put away made me blew my mind. It's the water. You got to use water. It makes them go down easier.
All right, then. Other side is the gambling hall. So any type of amusement we have is kind of on that end. So if that interests you, that is where that is. On to the next floor then. And he'll kind of move down to the next floor. As he gets down to the next floor, he kind of he points to the one side. This is our secondary dining hall. It honestly does everything exactly the same as the one above, just less people go here.
Oh,
Why?
Okay.
So, pro tip. Because the upper one is higher.
not as many or more steps to get down to this one.
It is easier to breathe the higher up you go.
Will be
Yeah.
high enough that
Yes.
it'll be fine. Nonetheless, people tend to be kind of looks around, stuck up, so they like to be above other people. Nonetheless,
Oh,
across the hallway is our library. It is fully stocked. I think the last time I heard, somewhere in the vicinity of 43,000 books. So, by all means, enjoy yourselves. I know there's quite a
And-
few guests that actually do like to spend time there. Yes.
Is that one open 24/7?
Yes.
I see.
how
And
many
books
zeros is
are
that?
welcome to be taken back to your room. Just make sure they come back before the next day.
Understood.
Or next afternoon. How does that work again? Anyways, there's some kind of tracking spell on the books, and they deal with it that way. Moving on. He'll go down to the next floor. This is one of our more common floors, yet not common. The one side is kind of just an utility room. Guests use it as they need. Exercise, training, things like that. There are practice weapons inside, so wooden swords, shields, things like that. If people want to practice, have their own whatever they do, that is there. As well as the other side is just honestly easier to show you why it's popular but not. And he'll turn and just walk into the room and push both the double doors open. And for anyone that follows him, walk into the room. It is a completely glass floor that looks out the bottom of the ship.
Oh,
Haley well probably like walks out onto it before she realizes it and like gulps. It probably she's already holding his hand. She probably like leaps and just wraps herself around his leg.
like yeah. Bruce, on the other hand, before he even steps into the room, will completely white knuckle the door frame and stop himself from stepping onto the glass. Just like, there's no floor.
So there is a floor. It will support your weight.
Immediate distrust.
Yeah, that's why this broom is not super popular, but actually is. 'Cause some can take it, some can't. And he'll just walk out onto the middle of the floor.
Oh, you're gonna. Oh,
There are a few guests in here already, about 5 or 6 that are kind of. One is honestly in the back, like side, just napping on top of the glass. It currently just looks down into the canyon. But yeah.
how are they sleeping?
So,
Do some
Clark.
people find this peaceful?
The one sleeping in the corner is an Aarakocra.
Oh,
ah,
that
So,
makes
yes.
a little more sense then.
So Lars is probably going to take a deep breath. She's terrified. She's going to step forward and like stand right in front of the first officer. First officer, I noticed your swords there. I know that I certainly couldn't compare, but if you wouldn't mind, she's going to just tap her sword. A quick, friendly duel.
We can do that in the practice room at some point. We'll finish the tour, and you'll understand. And you'll turn around and walk back out to the hallway. I'll show you to your rooms.
As soon as we get out of the room,
side.
she unlatches from his leg.
He gets to the side and goes back up to the third floor. And essentially on the side walls is where the hallways are that kind of go back and forth for the rooms. And he walks you guys down port side towards the front. And he gets to a point where it hallways to the right and kind of turns and like stops. And there are 4 attendants that are currently standing in front of 4 rooms. All of the rooms are pretty much the same, so you can all kind of discern who you'd like to stay in what room. If you have any personal requests or needs, please just ask your attendant. They will accommodate to the best of our abilities, and they will also look out after you for the entirety of the journey. They do have a trade-off. They'll probably introduce themselves when they do trade off. We do have a night and a day shift. But anything you need, please just ask them. We're happy to help where we can. My last rule, all weapons must be stayed and stored in the rooms. Nothing to be carried on ship. Please.
I feel that is...
And I realize you can't take your hands off, or your feet, and he looks to Sabine, or your tongue, but nonetheless, please leave everything else you can in the room.
Yes, sir.
What do I have on me? Oh yeah, I do have 2 daggers.
He looks down at Haley. You can pick your room if you like.
Out of all of them? I just pick one?
Out of the 4, yes.
Oh. Okay. Marches forward and starts throwing the doors open. Mixing them all.
The attendants kind of like move to the side as you like throw the door open and ignore them. And yeah, every room is pretty much the same. But the rooms are huge. They're probably a couple hundred square feet. Each room has its own bathroom, huge walk-in closet.
Oh, wow. So, which room do we want to stay in?
Oh no, dear. We each get our own. You just get to choose first.
We're not going to stay in the same room.
Would you like to stay in the same room?
I don't know. I don't know if I've ever slept by myself before.
Well, how about this? You pick a room you like, and if you would like it to be alone, you can. If not, you can come sleep in my room. Or anyone else who offers.
Okay.
I mean, my room always open.
I also do not.
There's a lot of space. Like, I don't need all that.
Okay.
If more comfortable. If you are more comfortable in that space yourself, again.
Okay. Well, I'll give it a try.
You might enjoy it, you know?
She runs just into her room and slams the door closed.
Oh.
Bruce
The attendant
will
that's
choose.
standing there, she kind of like looks back and forth. I think my ward just slammed the door on me.
It's entirely possible.
Yes.
Miss? She starts knocking on the door.
She will
We'll
end
let
up
it go now.
needing. She will end up needing clothes for the banquet, just as a heads up.
She throws the door open. Yes?
Hi.
Hi, welcome
I'm
to my
Alice.
room. I'm really well.
It's a pleasure to meet you. I'll be your attendant during the day. If you need things, you can ask me, and I will try to do that. Do you need special needs at all for sleeping, for your room? Do you need us to switch out the bed? Do you need what do you need?
Do you know how to play any games?
Yes.
Well, how about hide and seek?
I don't. And she looks over, and one of the attendants is clearly the supervisor, and you can see her at the very end just, huh. If a guest requests it, I guess you could play games during your shift. Huh. And she just gestures like, go ahead. Yeah, I guess we could.
Haley grabs her hand and pulls her into the room, slams the door
okay,
shut
yeah,
again.
Well, seeing that happens, Alaris looks to who seemed to have been the supervisor. Could we please make sure that she gets clothes for the banquet?
Of course, you'll all be taken care of. We'll find measurements and get you sorted out.
Thank you.
I think the only problem we'll have is... No, I should rephrase that. The only lengthier process we'll have is finding clothing for your friend, and gestures to Brisk. But we have somebody that I think will be able to accommodate him.
Understood. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bruce, you can choose one next if you'd like.
I was just going to take the one across the hall. Okay, thank you.
The attendant kind of bows to you as you approach and just, welcome, sir. It's a pleasure.
I appreciate it. I don't necessarily need anything. All the eggs and bacon that you have.
I hate to inform you, sir, but your room couldn't accommodate that if we tried.
As much as you can. It's
Very
a
well,
challenge.
sir. I will get that sorted out.
Thank you.
And he'll turn, snap to you, and move off.
Excellent. Oh boy. Breakfast is going to be good. Can't wait for that.
Bear kind of turn to the last two. Uninterested, or...
I just need a chest that would be suitable for my sword.
There is a safe in each of your rooms in the closet that should accommodate anything you have, unless it is of a substantially large size, which I don't see, but if you have something in a dimensional storage of some kind, we can always accommodate other lockups.
Understood. That would be sufficient.
Of course, the key should be inside, and just keep it with you after you lock it up.
Okay. And Lars will go in, put the sword in there, grab the key, but she'll also tap an arcane lock on it.
Nice. As you get closer, the attendant kind of, again, looks to you. Ma'am, welcome. It is a pleasure. Is there anything I can do for you to start your journey off on a hopefully proper note?
Me or Alaris?
Alaris.
Oh, Sorry, I'm not sure it's
No,
talking.
you're fine.
Well, she looks around the room. I mean, I assume there's a place for a light, probably a place to read.
Yeah. There's essentially in the room itself, there's like a desk area that has a nice little of workplace.
I mean, she has a place for light, a place to read. I don't think she needs anything.
Very well, ma'am. If you need anything, and he kind of points to like basically the old school rope bell in the side of like the front door. Just give this a ring, and I will come immediately.
Understood. Thank you.
Absolutely. And he'll turn and move off then.
I think once everybody else has disappeared into their rooms, Sabine just turns back to the first officer and goes, I'm sorry for my comment earlier. I think I misjudged you.
Well, I apologize to you as well. My demeanor is not meant to judge based on your looks or how your party presents itself. I think my attitude more comes from your how you ended up on my ship.
I get that.
I am by far the last person to judge anyone when it comes to their past transgressions. So please, I apologize.
It's okay. Your rules, though, I do understand their point to them, but I think if I could arrange anything, can you perhaps provide some small oddities? An extra salt shaker, a little trinket that can be about the ship. And I point toward Haley's room. She will not necessarily steal important things, but she will steal extra things.
Extra things I'm not too worried about.
Okay.
We've had a few conflicts previously where an entitled prince thinks he can take what he wants, or
Yes,
something
it's
to the
like
extent of privacy is not their first inclination. So again, not particular to you. I actually have more problems with the higher ups in the social ladder than
Sure.
others.
yes.
I
There
was
will
more
be
worried
no
about your
breaking
big
and
friend over
entering.
there punching somebody's head off after he got drunk. Or saying,
Oh, Brusque? Oh no, he is a sweetheart.
oh, fair.
Very kind, gentle giant. I've never seen him
They're the
angry in the
scariest.
whole week that I have known him.
Oh, a whole week. I think my worry is more of the he gives off protector vibes to me. So if somebody was to offend one of you, I'd be afraid of what he could do accidentally.
That is fair. Yes. But I think we can be agreeable.
I'm
We're
also
all a
worried about
well-behaved
you.
group. Me?
You give off an air of magic,
Ah,
and I can
yes.
never tell what you're gonna do.
Yes, you did allude to the fact that you cannot just disarm my tongue. Well,
Yeah. That's more just like our witty jousting. But nonetheless, I'm more worried that I don't know what kind of magic anyone can do. So my fear in battle is always the unknown.
fair enough.
I'm not afraid you'll do it. I'm just afraid that it could happen.
Well, my tricks are mostly for the entertainment, and I'll kind of do like her cards come out, and it's like the flash of like the cascade in her hands and back and forth, very stage magic-y vibes. She's like, it is small. You should not be worried about me.
I have plenty of experience to be worried about magic and its chaotic nature. But I will do my best.
Well, I think this is me then. First officer. And she'll do like a very low, like curtsy, skirt pulled out, just
Oh,
myriad
God,
of
Barrett is fine.
colors.
I am not built like that.
Barriet then. I am Sabine.
It's a pleasure, Sabine, since you're the only name I got.
Elaris, Brusque, and Haley did give you her name once or twice, but
I thought you said hurry.
She does speak in a hurry.
Yeah, and I was a little distracted. I've never had somebody grab my hand before like that.
It's adorable, no?
Yeah, but it's weird.
You are not used to personal touch.
No, usually people are afraid of me.
I think Halo will be good for you, and I will turn around and walk over to say hi to my attendant.
Yep. It's gonna be a day, and he'll turn around and start like march off. Ma'am, I heard your
Hello.
name was Sabine. It is a pleasure. I guess I will be attending for you.
Yes. Sorry, did you just say their name and I missed it?
No.
No. And you are?
Sandra, and she gives like a curtsy and a bow.
Okay.
And she'll stand up. And she'll look around. It's only the two of you in the hallway. And honestly, that's the last formality you'll have from me. So, what can I do for you?
Perfect.
I'm too old for bullshit.
Well, perhaps some wine, just a little bit, and maybe we can just talk. I don't know. We've been traveling for a very long time.
Would you like me to start a bath for you then?
No. Perhaps I'll just walk around, see what else I can experience.
Of course. By all means, have fun. If you need, there is a little rope there with a bell. Just give it a ring. Each one is magically tuned to one of us, so
Oh, that's anything.
we'll come running.
Merci beaucoup. Perfect.
And she'll turn and walk away, just in like a nice, polite walk.
Yeah, and Sabine's just gonna go off and wander. Like, as great as the tour was, I think she wants to see from afar who else is here.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Is Sabine leaving her knives in the room?
Oh yes. I would disarm. I would put my daggers
Okay.
away. I do think she carries her tarot deck with her.
Sure.
I will unequip my rhythm maker's drum, though. I don't think she's going to carry that. Yeah,
What would everybody else like to do for the next little bit?
Brusque, realizing that
It is
this
like afternoon, by the way, like 12, 1 o'clock.
100 square foot room is completely devoid of anything else to do aside from 200 foot square room is completely devoid of anything else to do aside from try to fill it with as many eggs and bacon as its attendant can.
So when you guys do enter your rooms in the entirety, there's basically like a California king size bed in each one of these rooms. The bathroom has like a more Japanese style like soak in tub, so it will fit Brusque easily enough size wise. And then the closet is, it's basically the size of a normal bedroom. And then there's like a desk on the side. There's plenty of space to have other things in the room. The room does feel a little empty, but given the introduction from your attendants, you've gathered that most people bring more things into the room that they want for their own personal needs, so they keep them pretty light so they can do that easily enough.
Well, now I'm debate. Do I attempt to figure out how the bathroom works? When we went into the area that like the training room where all the weapons and
Mhm.
everything were, was it like a training slash weight room slash exercise slash all that jazz? Basically,
Pretty much, yeah.
were there other people in that room at the time?
Every room had pretty much somebody in it.
Cool.
The exercise room was pretty light in comparison. Like the main eatery was packed. The observation deck at the top floor packed. Library, about a dozen people. Secondary food area had 3 people in it, so it was very empty. That glass room, again, like a dozen. From what you gather, most people were either out on deck or out front, or yeah, because out front there was a good, I want to say 70, 75 people.
Sure.
That were having tea, what you passed.
Okay.
I forgot my attendant's name. Megan did. Haley would not.
Alice.
Alice, thank you.
I don't think Bruce ever asked his.
Alaris, you go check out the training room, try to fight Barrett.
Well, before that, once her attendant leaves, she's going to take a brief moment, look around, and this safe, just try to make sure, okay, is this really safe? Because she's putting her ancestral sword in here. Like, she's going to follow the rules, but, like...
Equivalently, it's like a gun safe, essentially, size-wise, and how it's built and looks.
Okay.
And it's very much built into the closet wall, so it's not like something you could just pick up and walk out with.
Okay.
You'd have to pretty much tear
He
down
also
the wall.
warned us that rich people are stealing shit from each other. So-
Yeah, so she's probably debating for a few moments of like, should I put a trap around it? Well, I already did an arcane lock on it. I guess it'll be fine. Okay, she probably then leaves, realizes that the first officer already left, and then tries to go and find him to see if she can have her practice duel.
Sounds good. Roll an investigation for that.
Alrighty.
Sabine, where would you like to go first?
Well, you said there was like a room that was a room for entertainment, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, I think she kind of starts picking her way in that direction.
Sure. That would be 1 floor up from where you guys are, because you guys are like, basically it's built into 4 floors. The 4th top is like the banquet and the kind of like viewing comm area.
Promenade area.
Yeah, then the 2nd was like the entertainment and the main eat. Yeah, and then 3rd was, yeah, okay. So yeah, you'd be going up 1 floor from the 3rd where your guys' rooms are, and you'd go there.
Okay.
And yeah, it's, when you get up there, it's kind of almost like the doors are almost like the front of a casino style, where it's like there's 3 sets of doors that you could open to go in and out of. As you make your way in, it's, I want to say like half casino, half bar, kind of like is the best way to describe it. Like one half in the side is kind of like a long bar. There's a band playing in the back and kind of doing what they're doing. And then there's like just gambling tables along the whole left side.
Oh, no.
And there are like a couple hundred people in here.
Okay. I am not the player who needs you to invent up gambling games for Sabine to go do the thing, but I do think she
They're not
goes and
invented.
finds
They're
it.
already done.
Yeah. Well, Liza's running out of time. I have to head off here
I
soon.
know.
But I think Sabine does get drawn to that and finds a table where she can like start up conversation and play a game.
For sure.
Probably something involving cards.
Which we
Yeah.
can definitely do next time for you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's her goal. She's got to
Okay.
blow through some of this 300 platinum she just got.
Sounds good. Okay. So, Brusque, your eggs and bacon show up.
Excellent.
There's like 4 employees that come in. Each one has like just a giant mound tray, and they just put them on the table. Rephrase. There are 6 employees. 2 of them come in with a table to put down for you, and the other 4 have trays that put on the table.
A worthy, yes. Very good. Yes. Excellent.
Anything else, sir, that we can do for you?
Do you have whole sides of beef?
We have beef, yes.
Like the whole thing?
We have plenty of beef, yes. Very well, sir.
And Bruce is going to continue. Is going not to continue, but is going to start annihilating eggs and bacon for the remainder of the night.
Sounds good. Haley.
What is she doing?
Playing hide and seek.
Yes, and she has most definitely managed to sneak out of her room
Mhm.
and find an excellent hiding spots.
Give me a stealth check.
Oh, okay.
As
She's
well as actually
so
a
good at
history
this.
check.
Oh, okay.
Or investigation. One of those 2.
And
Yay.
as she was leaving, her room can it have been when I was going to the entertainment because I want to wink at her and tell her to behave and give her a bardic. So you have a
Absolutely.
bardic inspiration to add to whichever this is. It's a D8.
Oh, okay. Okay, I guess let's do history. Whoop. Well, that took forever to roll.
Okay. And then your stealth.
And oh.
Okay, then. So as you're leaving the room, Alice kind of leans out and, please don't go anywhere there's restricted signs.
Uh-huh. Eyes, hand over your eyes. You have to count.
1, and she goes back into the room. Okay. I'll let you run. I guess, Alaris, my question for you is, what was your investigation, for one?
I got a 14. I don't think my advantage would count in this case because it's like
Sure.
within a foot.
You're trying to find somebody.
Oh, okay. And let me roll a second. That would be a 20 with the advantage.
Okay. Sorry. Okay, so you leave your room and you're going to look for the first officer. Sabine, probably about the same time you're getting to like the front doors of the game area, you all start to feel like a rumble within the ship that just obviously is the ship. Starts to just grind and rumble and start up, and it just starts to have this consistent, almost like a melodic hum in the background that's kind of just now permanently there.
You probably just hear a squealing voice that's just screamed out, "Avalanche!" That just like reverberates across.
Probably a few guests around you, and like definitely a few employees, like either one of the transportation guild, like you can tell they're in uniform, and then the actual staff are in like proper dress and very well put together, so you can differentiate between the two very easily. But they all stop and look over like, wait, what? No, ma'am, it's okay. It's
No,
okay. It's just the ship starting up.
This. Oh, okay. Why is it so loud?
Machinery is loud.
What's a machine?
Oh,
She sits
ask
down,
Lieutenant.
crisscross applesauce right in front of the line of them. Also, if you all could move this way, I'm currently hiding.
And like they all kind of look at each other like, what do we do? The guests, they don't care. They kind of just move off. The employees are all kind of like, and they look to the Transportation Guild guy, and he's just like, what do you want me to do?
Hiding.
Take care.
Take off.
Have fun.
Yeah.
Be safe. And I'm just going to kind of leave you there.
Yeah.
While they try to figure that out. Nobody's really explaining much to you, but they're trying to do what they can.
Fair.
Alaris, do you want to have your interaction with the first officer now or next session when everybody's here?
We can wait till next session. That way,
It's up to you.
Liza have to wait. Yeah, I don't want Liza to have to wait and watch the full recap or a long recap or anything.
She loves watching
No worries. It was the end. Yeah. Honestly, it's kind of up to you. Bruce is going to be eating for hours, so I can leave him alone, sadly.
Yeah.
Haley's going to get caught in about 3 seconds, so I don't need to worry about her. She will be the one looking for Alice in a minute. So really, it's up to you, because at this point, it'll be that interaction and then kind of what you guys want to do for dinner, essentially. The ship is very much full of NPCs that you guys can meet and talk to and interact with, and definitely an information session for the ship. But at the end of the day, it's a matter of, do you want to do it now or next session?
Do it.
I'd actually prefer to wait and do it next time because, like, I have like
I wanted to make sure with that.
sitting cold.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Okay, that's fair.
'Cause I'm totally okay with like a short session today. I just wanted to get you guys kind of introduced and
Yeah.
see where you are. And then when we did finish, like at this point, like let's call it here for session wise. So if you wanted to stop recording, Megan,